all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Inside, shot to stop the run, and it's Drummond hit the jam.
So much force. Easy money for Drummond.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure.
Wow, MP was ready for the shot and timed the block to perfection.
Morant with a wide open look.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
The drive by MP. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game. And Greg, MP, the fastest ever, with 5,000 points and 1,500 assists.
And Oscar Robertson had been the first to do it in his first 200 games. And when you're bettering the Big O, that's putting up some special numbers.
Here's Pajemski. Scoreless thus far. Durant in the corner. Here's the three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jones is checked in. Now Morant. He's got 7. Down low. Here's Drummond. Smart, wide open, he fires. The Grizzlies with another miss. Warriors leading by 13. To the middle. Here's KD. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that one's good. Morant.
Yeah, and Morant just makes it look so easy pulling off a move like that. Unreal.
Curry setting the pick for MP. Right side Curry. Over Morant. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Drummond missing. Golden State's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Drills the three-pointer. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again. And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Now here's Smart. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. Pass to Morant. They need this. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. Fires from 14. KD's shot is good. Durant's got 8 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And Memphis with another turnover here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We'll take a look at the Warriors. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, Memphis. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And for the Grizzlies, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
Yeah, the middle of the pack seems to be right where they belong. They don't want to get complacent or to start pressing.
Now, Smart, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Right side, Smart to the paint. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, we talk so much about the defense of Marcus Smart, but Smart is really good at running offense, too.
MP passes to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Morant, following the score by Golden State. 5 to shoot, and they double up Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. LaRavia. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Pelicans.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. MP, in the last time out against Sacramento, played superb basketball. He ended the game with 68 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you.
Fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
The basket good off the assist from Durant. MP's got 16 points.
MP looking solid from there.
Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Jones for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Kings.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find it.
Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Malik Monk comes in for Curry. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Conjar with it. Memphis moving that ball around. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. Outside Williams.
They're scoring.
So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
Edie, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And here are the Warriors now. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
The Grizzlies shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there to the right side. Three-pointer. A shot by Wells, no good. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Here's MP. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 26.
Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
Now here's Wells. Not going to go that time. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. Welcome back to the... for the Warriors. MP's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Kevin Durant comes in for Jimmy Butler. Podziemski, he's checked in for Moses Moody. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Malik Monk. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's LaRavia in at the power forward position. Memphis has gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Kicks it out to Jones. Puts up a three. Cranes the three-pointer. LaRavia's got 5 points so far.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
MP, good.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Memphis has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Jones finds Smart. Here's Drummond. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Morant with a terrific move in the bucket. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Durant with a screen on Drummond. And the basket by MP.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
The Grizzlies shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. It's stolen by Curry. Fires for three. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by MP. MP's got 9 assists now tonight. And for Memphis, they're shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
What a sequence for the young MP, showing great anticipation and then turning it in. The transition points.
And here are the Grizzlies now. And it's Drummond with the jam.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
LaRavia passes to Smart. Shoots over Podziemski. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Now we saw it in Boston, and we're seeing it in Memphis. Marcus Smart is a key piece in any lineup, Stan.
Yeah, look, you can just plug Marcus Smart in, especially to your defense. Multiple times on the all-defensive team, and he became so much better being able to run an offense, direct traffic, keep a team together.
And if he can just stay healthy. That will be maybe the missing part of his career.
Yeah, and that's the challenge right now.
And that one falls for Smart. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right.
Such a unique player, Kevin Durant. Pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Morant passes to Smart. To the inside, Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And stolen by Drummond. Morant against Curry. Outside Williams. Pass to Smart. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's KD. Makes it off the glass. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Pass to Drummond. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Grizzlies ball.
Memphis shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Smart finds Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
It's Durant on the wing. MP against Morant.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Williams kicks to Morant. And a miss there on the triple.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Here's MP. And he uses the glass on the way. MP's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Man, just adding insult to end this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this.
Welcome. The Cavaliers aren't at their best right now. With Donovan Mitchell out, they're missing the heart of this team. He plays with such ferocity and effort. It's infectious. Hopefully they could...
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Grizzlies.
I'm not going to say this game is monumentous, but I will say it's BWT. And for those who aren't familiar with BWT, that stands for better win tonight. Win or go home. Nobody wants to be sent packing. I'm telling you, this is big. This is big.
Kenny, I think you're starting to adopt Shaq's propensity for Shaq creation of Shaqronyms. You see what you did there? You can use that one too, big fella. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And halftime is come and gone, and the second half of the NBA Cup semifinal is here. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Durant is out there with MP, and it's Butler in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. Pass to Smart. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And that one falls for Smart.
Well, he's a competitive guard who plays with a real edge. Smart helps set the tone for the attitude of this team.
And so, Smart nails both of them. The Warriors shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. MP, and it's Morant with the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Smart. Down low. Shoots. Warriors with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. That bucket in no time at all. MP's got 42 in the game.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Launches a 3, and that one's good. LaRavia.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Here's MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. MP again. MP's got 48.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Pass to LaRavia. Offline with his 3. Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And they double up MP. Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. To go between now and the 3-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And you look at Durant, he's got a place in the 3-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
And you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Outside Williams. Pass to Smart. To the middle. And Drummond throws it down.
And this is who Drummond can be. An offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Durant finds MP. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant against Drummond. Bounce pass from Smart. Drummond working against KD. 4 on the clock. And that one's good. Morant.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's MP. Good. That's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And stolen by Butler. Pass to Durant. Now, here's MP. And oh, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And here's Morant. 14 points for him. Pass to Laravia. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Smart. Outside Williams. Back to Smart. Memphis moving that ball around. Williams can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The baseline J. Rebound by Williams. Memphis has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Morant. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP. Different look here for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Durant. Wiggins comes in for Butler. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. And it's Malik Monk in for Curry. And Memphis also making a switch. Jones is checked in. Good on the triple. Monk's got his second bucket of the night.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Jones dishes to Morant. And another miss by Memphis. On the wing, MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Here's Morant. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Moody finds Wiggins inside. Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Moravia passes to Drummond. Driving the lane, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about the big fella on that one? Hard to contain Drummond when he goes that strong on the inside.
Here's MP. Again, what an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generations. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect
And it's Golden State's ball. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. John Conchar out there with Jones. Then there's Edey. Then there's Wells. MP deciding where to go with it. Back to Monk. Lets the three fly. The three-pointer is right on target.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
Pass to Wells. Back to Conchar. And here's Jones. Here's Wells. Back to Conchar. Now here's Jones. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's MP. Edey with the rebound. Now Conchar. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Wiggins sets a screen for MP. Here's Kuminga. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 14 points for Jonathan Kuminga. And for Memphis, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Jones with the bounce pass. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Memphis moving it around. Wells. And it's off from three-point range. And so, MP will bring it up for the Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
When MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with the dunk.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jones. Back to Conchar. Outside, Jones. Conchar with it. Fires from way outside. Jones, no luck. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
The shot's good from Monk.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Edey. It's Jones on the wing. Now. And here is Wells. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
MP outside. From about 16, hits it again. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
For Memphis, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Pass to Edey from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. MP with it. And got it. Another basket.
And That's 70.
He's unbelievable. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Conchar. Wells in the corner. Pass to Conchar. Jones kicks to Wells. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Jones. Tries from 16. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Warriors have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. MP, good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Pass to Edey. Lets it go with the 3. Conchar, good.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
The drive by MP. Off with the layup.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And the foul called on MP. That will be foul number 5 on him. And the Warriors making a change here. Heald's checked in. Arabia passes to Drummond. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Memphis has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Smart kicks to Drummond. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Well, that's a big body to mess with. Drummond's a handful.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible. I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for MP. He's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis.
It's all you, MP. You got it.
So it's the Warriors now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Monk outside. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And he's an explosive guard who isn't afraid to test the defense. Heads up play there from Monk.
To the inside. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Connects from three-point range.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Drummond. It's going by Hield. Here's MP. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Smart. Now Drummond, covered by MP. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
They get it back. Wiggins And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
Drummond working against MP, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Smart, lobbed up there for Drummond.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. MP passes to Monk. Some nice passing by Golden State. Hield kicks to MP. Back to Hield. Lock at 6. Kuminga, screen on Smart. Hield with the bucket.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's Drummond, and the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Golden State. 1:57 left in the game. And it's Morant missing.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Morant finds Drummond. Back to Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Warriors shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Pass to Jackson Davis. MP right side. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
MP against Drummond. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Smart dishes to Morant. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Here's MP. The Grizzlies pull it in. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Final. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they knew what was on the line tonight, and I think they played with postseason intensity to punch their ticket to that finals contest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Another game, another win. After work tomorrow.
The champ is here. This is a bad man. He scares himself.
These cheeseheads are something else. Let's quiet them down.
Let's go.
AMP, it's your world. We just live in it.
And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. Well, Grant, there's a lot to love about Christmas Day, not the least of which are the great NBA matchups we always get.
Oh, B.A., we've seen some Christmas classics over the years, haven't we? Something about playing on this holiday brings out the best in players and teams.
And for a few games now, we've talked about how determined MP is to be their driving force offensively.
I think MP has exceeded any expectations that were created when he promised to score more this year. The way he's been attacking on offense, demanding the ball, getting buckets, those weren't just hollow words we heard from him. He is clearly a man on a mission.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Kevin Durant. Stephen Curry is out there with in at the 5. Jackson can't get it to go. Antetokounmpo against MP. Nails it from beyond the arc. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Here's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Hey, everybody's got a 3-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. It's stolen by MP. The finish! And then he packs it down right over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Antetokounmpo, left side. Back to Lillard. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade. They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. For 3, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Golden State. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kinds of streaks did not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 12 points.